That's us good. Hello and welcome back to some Snowrunner, everyone. For those who were here on Wednesday, I'm still ill. Well, kind of. Recovering. Mostly back to my normal self. At least I won't have to be muting the microphone every 5 minutes to sneeze and or blow my nose, which is always a profitable situation to be in. But yeah, still, you can probably hear it in my voice. It's still a little raspy. Yeah, poor sick me. I'll be all right though. Biggest thing at the moment is my lips have decided to just dry out, just like just entirely. Yes, I have plenty of water. If I need a refill, I'll let you know, babe. But yes, I'm going to try and savour that for a while. But yeah, it has been bitterly cold this week. Oh, it's been so cold. We had our first snow yesterday as well. I'm okay, babe. Thank you. Thank you for the offer, but I'm fine. I'll be all right. But I will let you know if I need anything. Yeah, we had our first snow yesterday. Kind of appeared. I think I let the dog out at about 3 o'clock in the morning at one point because she woke me up wanting to go in the garden, and I don't remember seeing any snow. And then I woke up at about 8 o'clock and there was just about 3 inches, 2-3 inches. It was just, boom, there you go, snow. Yeah. And then we wake up this morning and it's all gone. You couldn't write it. You literally could not write the weather in this country. It is so unpredictable. But, hey ho. Where was I? I can't remember. I'll start again. It's login time, guys. Yes, that's what we're doing today. Oh yeah, it did rain quite catastrophically last night. It was just a deluge, so that probably melted all the snow. Yeah. Actually, apparently it was warmer at night last night. It got up to like 12-13 degrees last night than it was during the day today. It was only about 6-7 degrees or something today. It's just bizarre. The weather is wonky right now. Wonky. Yeah. But anyway, let's get on to this and get cracking. Well, I suppose it doesn't necessarily matter. It's the middle of the night here in Snowrunner, so any delay will just make it a little bit brighter and easier for me to see. We have all of the logs loaded, as you can see there in the back. I brought the Voron back up, parked it up a little bit better, and because I didn't have any logs in the trailer at the time, it was much easier to kind of stack all of these logs in. So the plan for today is to get the logging done. So that's all of these missions. All of them done. And then get started on the castle mission, which also requires logs, as you can see. So that's the plan. If we get time to do any other contracts, then we will, because we've got a few delivery jobs and a few contests left to do. So we'll see what we can get done. But let's get this fired up, and we'll take the Voron down the hill first, and then we'll come back with the Forester, get that down the hill as well, and then go from there. Hopefully we'll tip anything over on the route. The last journey was pretty alright. It went okay, so, here's hoping that our second... Oh, that's it. There we go. Hoping that our second voyage logs goes as smoothly as the first one went. Well, I won't say that because anyone who was here last week my logging expedition started off very badly. So I instantly rolled 4 on, and not just the trailer, the whole thing, everything fell over. Having spent 15 minutes loading logs, I then had to spend another 15 minutes recovering the truck and its load, so that was a great start. No, actually, I don't think we need to take any fuel out of the atom just now. I think so long as we get down the hill, need fuel, actually make a stop station before we go over to the port. It's mostly the getting down the hill that's going to be the interesting part. I have pretty much. Do I have the same amount of logs or less amount of logs than last time? Because I had 2 lots of mediums. Or was it 3? No, 3 lots of mediums. 1 set of short. And 3 lots of bird logs. So yeah, actually I've got less logs this time. So, in that regard, it should actually be easier going down this hill this time. But let's not jinx it just yet. Still have fair ways to go with this load. And the last thing I want to have to do is reloading all of this. Oh, see that? All it takes is one jiggle too many. Everything falls off. Not good. If I lose one of these logs, I have to get extras. Good. As long as they all stay put, then this is a massively steep hill. It's a lot steeper than you would think it is. But so far so good. Yep, perfect. Phew. Right. Maybe in actual gear and try and get a little bit of speed going. Got to get the Azov 7 down the hill as well, actually, so carrying the long logs that we end up for other missions. I'll sort ourselves a truck and trailer for the long logs as well, because we don't have anything to deliver them just yet. But let's grab some fuel first. Extra distance. Perfect. Let's try and round here. Let's send them down. Okay, it's actually easier done than said, to be fair, but there you go. There we go. Right. Lovely stuff. Right. Onwards to the port. I think I'm going to try and pull these logs out of the trailer without tipping it over. Really don't want to have to pick all of these logs from the ground, you know, that's going to be quite the task. So guys, in other news, whilst we're just chugging through some mud here, I think I mentioned on Wednesday that we are currently looking for a new house. As our current abode here is getting far too expensive. It's overcooked. Yeah, we've actually earmarked several properties that we like the look of, that are reasonably close by. One is literally on the same street we live on right now, and the other couple are a little bit further afield. We've now got appointments to go and see some houses. We've got appointments to talk to some mortgage advisors about getting our first mortgage. It's actually getting rather exciting. Yeah. Actually kind of crazy how quickly this is just occurred. We were kind of like, yeah, we really need to do this, and then we were like, okay, we'll just do it then. Right. Next vehicle down to the port. Going to be slightly more precarious because this trailer is going to try and overtake the forester at several points, I think. But yeah, so I'm not quite sure when it's going to happen, but we're aiming for like a month's time, you know. Depends how quickly paperwork can get sorted, you know. All that. That's going to be the deciding factor. But yeah, it's kind of exciting. It really is kind of exciting. Although I must come clean and say that whilst I'm also excited, I am scared terrified. Because being a Taurus at heart, I like to know where my feet are at all times. And also, being very much on the autistic spectrum, I like knowing where my feet are at all time. so doubly so. So any kind of upheaval or change is very scary for me. Yeah. But yeah, I'm sure I will survive. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I've moved before. It's always been a stressful time for me, but I've done it before a million times. There was one point in my life where I was moving house every few years. I think that's what turned me off to the idea of moving a lot. So yeah. But we've been in our current place now for... yeah, I think it'll be like 6 years now. Just over. 6.5 years nearly. And yeah, it's I think it's definitely time to move. Definitely time to move. Get out of rented. Get an actual house. It's ours, you know. But I'll keep you folks informed on how we're going. There no doubt will be, at some point down the line, when we are in the process of moving, no doubt be a break-in service where either everything will be packed in boxes, or, you know, nothing will have been unpacked yet. So yeah, I might take a short break at that point, but that's not in the immediate future, so you don't have to worry about anything just yet. But yeah, January, February, maybe March, like that. That's the kind of hope, shall we say. But we'll have to see what happens. Right. Speaking of seeing what happens, I have to be really careful here, because this trailer is going to want to just, you know, fly off a cliff at pretty much any indication. These type of trailers always do. They are notoriously bad. Whoa, see? That just wanted to slide sideways there. Rather it didn't. I also don't want it pushing me too fast down the hill, because the thing that'll have it lying sideways and depositing its load in the river. I've got like half my brake on there and I was still screaming down that hill faster than I wanted. But we made it. Not quite. Right, okay. Good, back to full speed. Let's go. Bird logs are going to be the biggest pain. You know, that's why I'm kind of doing them first, because they are going to take the longest amount of time to unload and load. You know. But hey ho. Should I get some fuel? Yeah, I probably should. But I think what I'm going to do, rather than taking the trailer down there, I'm going to put the trailer somewhere around here. Let's go for that. Then just go around the forest, refuel, and on the way back. Couple the trailer and head off. The last thing I want to deal with is an articulated vehicle with a dolly trailer around that corner up there. That's just going to spell chaos. Bad enough that I'm getting forest around here because it's looking down. Best block. Not too bad, I guess. Oh, looking at those there, the regular plus supreme diesel. Now, I know in SnowRunner you have fuel, and that's it. It would be interesting if there was different fuel options, you know? Like, there's a... I mean, diesel is obviously diesel. Diesel is kind of its own thing on its own. And I know a lot of big trucks operate purely on diesel. But what if, like, some of the smaller trucks, like the scout vehicles, ran on essentially petrol? Because then you can have different grades of petrol. I mean, I know it adds kind of like complication, but it could also add some interest, because you could have like the supreme fuel give you better fuel economy but cost more. So, you know, you can have cheaper fuel, but it's not going to get you as far. Or maybe it, you know, does something else. Maybe it's only compatible with certain vehicles. Like other vehicles need supreme fuel in order to, you know, perform or something like that. I wonder if that's something that they could add into SnowRunner's scene. Alternate fuel types. Curious thought. I hadn't really had that thought until I saw those different, or at least until I took notice of the different things that were marked on the filling station there. Ooh, actually, there's a thought as well. Maybe you could have it so that... Oh, come on. Don't do that to me. Dog, will you get out of the ditch already? Oh man, come on. That's it thing. That's not actually gonna work, is it? Just digging myself in a ditch here. How did this happen? It just decided not to climb onto the actual tarmac. How am I stuck like this? Like, seriously, what is this? What is this? Ah, oh, come on. Let me out of this hole. Rear tires, come on. Get out. Nope. I could actually go further back, but I can't because this darn trailer's in the way. So now I need to get the wheels kind of pointing that way so that I can... Yes! Thank you. That was the angle of the slope there. It just kind of pushed me into the ditch. It just kept pushing me as I was talking away there like a... realise the predicament I was getting myself into. That was ridiculous. That's bad. Oh well. Crisis averted. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, fuel types. It's like you could also have it like certain maps only have certain fuel types available. So maybe it forces you into not being like can't use certain trucks in your fleet because you can't actually fuel them. Unless you bring fuel in from another region. You know? But then you have to think about how you get that fuel to the map you're working on. All that kind of stuff. That could be an interesting kind of logistical thing to include in future games, you know? I think that would be fun. I think that would be very fun indeed, actually. Right. Alright, so, first things first, we are going to try and manoeuvre around. Less truck to be doing it with. No, don't you dare knock it over. Very much, sir. What I really want is, I want the trailer to be pointing out from the other side. Pointing out that way, you know? So that I can kind of park myself in a good position to unload these logs. And you know? Like kind of trailer. There. Box. Cool. Okay, so now attach. Right. I park myself. I think if I try and come up alongside the log trailer. I'm just thinking about where I can get the best angle on the crane, you know? Because I am going to have to pluck a lot of these logs off the ground here. And I don't want to be overstretching the crane. So I'll try and go here. Then change over to the boron. That's going to work for the logs that are there on the ground. I think I will have to adjust when it comes to logs, but let's worry about those in a moment. Now, turn this around. That. Attach there. Spin this around. Park the rear end. Just in the corner of the box here. Trailer. Okay, now start craning. This is going to be fun. Now I've got to get all of these burnt logs. close together. Ah, that's a bit better. Aha! Two? Right. Get one more. Hey, Alpha, thanks very much for the sub. Now you get to enjoy watching me load logs. And why is the crane suddenly not going down lower? Stupid crane mechanic. What if I try and grab them closer to the truck? Is that gonna... Nope, that didn't work at all. Ah, there we go. I gotcha. I gotcha this time. Oh, steady on. Right. Bring it over here. Perfect. Okay. Boom. There's two. Perfect. Alright. There we go. Hey Bart. Funny you should say that. I was saying earlier today that yesterday we had an absolutely ridiculous snowfall. They have been predicting snow. We've just kind of been, I think it was Storm Bert or something. But they've been predicting snow for like the entirety of this last week, but like none of it ever materialized, and I was kind of at the point of just saying, yeah, I don't think anything's going to happen. It's just been incredibly cold, and then went to bed on Friday night and woke up on Saturday morning with about 2 inches, just suddenly, just like thump, overnight. Yeah, so that was kind of chaotic yesterday, I will say, because I don't think any of the gritters had been out. Oh, will you just grab properly? That's it. I don't think any of the gritters had been out because all the roads were an absolute mess. You know, like, even the major routes still had snow, like, everywhere. And this was, like, 10:30, because I had to go out to our local shopping mall. So, yeah, none of the roads had been properly treated, I think. But by later in the day, it was a lot better. short log there, and it's really messing up my pickups. Oh, much better. Let's grab this one that's on its own here. Fantastic. Yeah, so we had a load of snow yesterday, and we woke up this morning, and it's all gone. There was a massive rainstorm last night, and it literally just melted all of the snow. So yeah, here and gone, pretty much. It's kind of crazy. Take one log if it stays put. To get close enough to it, am I? I'm gonna have to actually. Drive forwards. Better. Now I should be able to pick it up. Finding I didn't just block access to it altogether with my front tyre. Oh, no. No, you swine! I knew it was going to do that. As soon as it got stuck on the other side of the trailer, I was like, this is going to fall off right here and just cause me no end of pain. I just saw it happening right before my eyes. Yep, I can't get to it from here. Now I've got to back up. Darn it, it's always the last one. Yeah? Ow, you! Oh, I hate. Sometimes this game will just... What on earth was that? Like, seriously, why, game? Why did you have to do that to me? Oh well. There is a repair point on the other side of the ferry system, so I can at least, providing that that's better. Providing that I can find a truck that has repair point capability, repair it. Log is literally just trying to tick every annoy Lynx. Brain, get off the trailer. Off it. It's bad enough having to work with this janky crane system without it actually trying to sabotage you as it goes. What happens when you have to rely on a grip at one end of the lock. It just does not want to cooperate. No, that way. Done. Later. There we go. Okay. Right. Alright. that, and 4 lots of burnt logs. Woohoo! Now, the next challenge is I've got to try and get all the logs off that other trailer into this cradle. Which means... I think this would be fine if I didn't have those logs there. Yeah. Wouldn't be such a problem if those other logs weren't already in a bad position. Let's adjust Forester first. Hopefully without breaking any more tyres. Good. At least we can't break any more suspension. It's already broken. Right, now then. Catch that. I need to position this trailer. Where I want it is just on the other side of the Forester, which is why I said I wish those logs weren't there. They're just going to cause a load of added problems right now, but no. This is a bed that I've made for myself, so now we have to try and reverse this rig over that pile of logs. Whilst not also at the same time destroying the logs that are there. That. Truck rounding off in order to that's kind of working almost. Oh, too far, too far. Okay, let's try that. Oh, this is, oh, dog. Didn't think I was quite that far forwards then. I was aiming for that turn there, to the ramp. That's not that change over. Okay. Right. Here we go. Start the crane game, round 2. Hey, 2 straight off the bat. Nice. Perfect. Okay. actually have to do these one at a time. You know, it really is actually a little bit irritating. Ooh, have I got one? I've got one! Ah. Oh well, at least it didn't go far. Thought I had that. But apparently not. Better. Now we can drop it. Lovely stuff. Oh, what's going on here? Second, guys, I've got a error on my Twitch player. There we are. Marvellous. One is better than none. Oh, lovely stuff. Not as bad as I was fearing, but this is only the rear of the trailer. I've got to get the front of the trailer unloaded as well next. And that's going to be a little trickier, I do believe. Oh, this is that was actually really easy. Goodness me. Right. That's another one loaded. 6. Yes, that's right. Oh boy. Right. I think so. Delightful. Perfect. Right, let's see if we can't actually snag the last one, because it is right there. It actually slid forward when it bumped earlier, so hoping that I can just kind of here, grab that one. I hit the right button, I can probably grab it. Right on the end, but yes. Action. Careful with how I position this one. There's no doubt going to swing into a tiny position and mess everything up. Or then again, maybe not. Alright. 7 down. Right. Now I've got to drive forward here. Wonder if I can still get these without having to actually. Got some lights now. That's better. Better see what I'm doing. Not that it makes it any easier, but one can try. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba, going round and round. Isn't even the long and the short of it, guys, because I've still got to load those medium logs that that trailer is parked on onto the trailer as well. Those. Perfect. Oh, right. Right, now, some of the more tricky ones here. I'll try and grab some of these without grabbing the edge of the trailer for a start. Also, trying to find the gaps that I can get this to. Might be a can I try jostling the load slightly? Son of a bitch. Alright. Will you behave yourself? That's better. About this kind of angle now. That's not really helped at all. Oh my god. It's always the case. Trailers never want to tip over until you don't want them to tip over. And then they always manage to find a way to be incredibly annoying. I mean, look at that. Actually, look at that. Seriously. There we go. Now I might be able to get in there. Hopefully. Providing I can actually get the crane down that far over the front of the cab. Or have I just created even more problems for myself? Oh, kidding me, right? Come on, just grab something. Something. Anything. Crane, come on. Stop being an absolute banana. That's more like it. Even one at a time is better than none. That way. And it doesn't catch on the boom. Doesn't help that now that it's night time I can't actually see half of what I'm doing. Just be flat at the back there so that you'll actually that's it, so that I can then slide you in. Perfect. Okay. I think all of these are now on the ground, aren't they? So can I actually get anything? Ooh. Wow. Okay. I wasn't expecting that, but I'll take it. Don't jerk around so much, please. Brain's gonna lose it. Stop swaying like a absolute boss. Can you calm down? Calm down. Stopped swaying, but it stopped swaying by the wrong part of the truck. That's better. Always the last ones that are the most awkward, isn't it? Right. Hopefully that will be sufficient for loading purposes. Perfect. Oh, right. Now. Now I have a slight problem because I don't think I'm going to be able to get those three off the ground. So let's try and get this trailer out of here first. Try getting that one out the back of the trailer before we go anywhere. That one should be obtainable. Oh. very tentative grip. That is so not cool. Ah! Okay. Oh, thing's trying to spider grip its way out of everything now. Now, can I get these last two on the ground here? Oh, maybe. Ah! Beautiful. Holy moly. Right. Right. Okay. Now, to put back up to that trailer. Get the last of these logs packed, loaded. Get this mission finished. I can actually park in the right place to hook the trailer up, that is. Shazam! Oh boy. Right. Move this trailer out of the way. Still gonna need it. Got medium logs. That will do, I think. Yeah, I think that'll do. Okay. Right, now I've got to play trailer Tetris, because what I need to do now is here. Oh God, why? Get off. No, get off. You, trailer, are not supposed to be doing that. Get over there. That's better. Right, now, this trailer there. Small logs. Hopefully. So chance if that would actually be next to the other ones, but no matter. Small logs don't tend to waver around, you know, misbehave quite as much as the medium logs are quite possibly the most annoying logs to work with, I would say. Do I have the reach to get these? Oh, just. Right, there's one here. Yeah, I just lost one. That's fine though, because now at least it's closer to the trailer. But will you behave yourself? I mean it. Stop being such a funny bugger. That's okay. Oh, the crane's broken again. Of course the crane's broken. There we go. Oh, camera. Have I mentioned that I have a just taste for logging in base game format? You know, I'm sure logging with mods is fun. You know, I've seen some pretty fun logging mods, but sometimes the base game just since its introduction, they just haven't seemed to want to improve the experience, shall we say. Okay, that's medium, small logs loaded. Now, next thing that needs to happen here, to get some of these medium logs loaded. Tell you what, let's get some of this clutter out of the way first. Hook up the trailer here. Back. Wait. Game. You guys saw that, right? Where did my short logs go? Oh my god. My short logs just glitched out and deleted themselves. What was I just saying about the vanilla logging experience being incredibly bad? Oh, you are absolutely joking me, game. Now I've got to go all the way back to the small logging place. I struggled through all of that problem that I had last time, game. You know what you did to me last time. I struggled through that, and now you're just going to delete my logs. Lynx is not a happy bunny. Darn it all, like, seriously? Like, actually seriously? Yeah, I now have one small log. Look at that. Oh, the infuriation. This game will do. Fine. Fine, fine, okay. Okay, game, you want to be like that? Fine, you can be like that. I will save that for later then. Let's try and get these medium logs picked up then, in that case. I seriously cannot believe that. So annoying. Not even like I can do anything about it. It's not like other kinds of. It's not like other types of cargo that you can actually work with like that. You need the 3 logs. Ah. Right. This shouldn't be as problematic. Logs are nicely spaced out for me, and I'm just tossing a few of them in this trailer. Obviously, the more shabbily they're arranged in this trailer, the easier they'll be to get out again at the other end, so... that's fine. My next job was, comically, going to be short logs, you know? That's what I was going to do next. I was going to take the forester through to the next map and do the short log mission. Sometimes I wish this game worked better than it does. I know no game is ever perfect. Don't. Okay, it's just how my day's going. Rain, don't you start wigging out on me. Let's get some logs. Just get some logs. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. One more. The trailer. Not having you falling out of the grabbers, so sure it is actually grabbed. Moving it over. plot through to the other map. Oh. Apparently we've taken the forester's sound effects with us as well. That's better. Right. I do believe these logs are going to castle. So let's just route. Best destination for them later. Back to this map. Grab the forester. Whoa! Crazy spin around. Now pull this trailer. In range. And load it up. And happily enough, we've still got the remembered we've still got the Azov to get down on the hills with all the long logs as well, so it's gonna be fun. But at least it's... Don't get stuck on rating. At least it's be enough to go back into the trailer. There we are. Right, now I also grab this one. It's going to allow me. No, it's just going to be out of my reach. Maybe? Is it? Oh, this actually... Okay, okay, that's fine, that's fine. Grab this by the end. Well, actually, no, what do I do? I grab this middle here. Just kind of pick it up and arrange it. Grab that. Yes. Drop. Perfect. Okay. Right, okay. Let's have a look now at the next one. Yes, because of course the next mission that unlocks is the 2 short slogs. Of course it is. Yes. Why would it? Why would it not be? I love this game sometimes. Right, okay. Best way back to the short logging station. That's the one right there. Okay, that's not quite as bad as I thought it might be. Basically just got to go back the way I came. No. Stop altering the controller system on me halfway through. That's better. There we go. Right. I'm just going to delete them. I'm going back to the short logging station anyway, so there's no point in carting those logs with me the whole way. I may as well just get them. Go back, I'll get 2 more fresh sets of short logs, and then we can set off to deliver them. That is... They have to be the plan. And we'll pass by the Atom way, which got some repairs. Actually, let me just check that the Atom does actually have repairs in it. It has none. There's no repair trailers or anything like that around. On this map that can repair now, is there? So I'd either have to bring, because the Atom 7 doesn't have any repair points on it. Is there anything on this map close to port that could come back and assist with repairs? Nope, nothing close to the port. How have I ended up in that situation? I mean, the Forester's good, but it's not that good. It is going to need its suspension. So, yeah. There is definitely going to be needing to get some repairs before we go anywhere. Moron can't mount repairs. Scout trailer there, but we don't have a scout close by that could do that. Earth Roamer might be the best option. In fact, yeah, okay. Slight pause from the logging. Alright, I'm going to drag cells. That little trailer there. Alright, stop! Trailer, could you do me a favour? Not try and trip me over? By, you know, behaving yourself. Oh. There we go. Ah, you've not seen this one, eh, babe? This is the Earth Roamer. It's a new scout game. And it's quite literally ridiculous. Thank you. Right. take this road. Take... Oh, crap. We're going to... So... that. Okay. And then once we've delivered this, we can then go over to the port, through the gateway, and the Forester for its climb. Winch at any point because I don't really have access to it right now. Towing this other trailer. Come on. That's it. Grab a hold. Very bloody good back this, I will say. We've still got a huge construction trailer to haul out of here as well, haven't we? That's going to be fun. Of course the other trailer's on its roof. Why would it not be upright? It's just to make things difficult for me, I think. Ah, there we are. Are at least in the right direction, which is good. Come on, Earth Roamer. Rome. This is Earth we're in. Rome. Oh, out. Not. Right, there we are. I think this is kind of the worst bit of the landscape we have to pass through, so once we're through this bit of swamp, it shouldn't be as bad, I don't think. Oh, apart from the mud pit just before the actual camp that we've got to drop this off to, there is a doing a little trick here that I have done before. The trailer, the winch to kind of push. No, that's not working. Okay. God, absolute pile. Might not be as bad if I wasn't trying to drag two trailers, but I want to let go of this little fuel trailer because it is actually. Come on, you. Let's go. It's mod. Ooh, this might be a bit of a mud heap to get through, but hey ho. Right, now that we're here, that's much better terrain. Like trailers flying around behind me. As long as it's not impeding my progress. As long as it's not impeding my progress, that's fine. Go. Now we're cooking with gas. Well, nothing speed and power can't fix. Lovely. That's how I like problems to be solved quickly. The use of a lot of gas. Careful here. I think that this pile, or is it? No. Want to access the menu system. Trying to change the camera. Wasn't that all? It's the one that's coming up. Sure, that is the mud pit we found well, not last time, but a few streams ago. I drove into a puddle. Yeah, this one here, this is the one. I drove straight into that puddle there. Just like, oh, okay, that's not very nice. That bit over the far end there, so try and skirt round as much as I can. It's unsavoury angles, but not to fall over, which this is a very good vehicle for not falling over. Okay, drop this off. Perfect. Right. Now we head across the river to the assistance of the forester. As long as we don't drive straight back into this puddle. Perfect. Right. To the river crossing, post haste. All this because the port decided that it was going to try and destroy my forester. How do I not have a reach point on that tree over there? There we go, finally. Okay. I broke all of the crockery in the kitchen. That with that jolt there. Imagine the people in the back of this thing going like, "Whoa!" Bounce between ceiling and floor. Beautiful. Right. Here we come to save the day. Earth rovers are actually top. Perfect. These Earth rovers really are ridiculously good vehicles, you know. I do fear that they will make pretty much every other scout, apart from possibly Tatooine, obsolete. I really do think so. Because they are... I mean, I think maybe one of the only missions that these things will be able to do is the contest on the northern ridges, where you've got to squeeze that tight little gap, and only a small scout, and I mean a small scout, can actually do that. So, yeah. Go. Perfect. Beautiful. Right. Forester. And let's get back up the mountain and get ourselves some short logs. Oh dear. Never mind. It's only a little tour. We don't have to go back down to the camp in the south. That would have been very annoying. But no, just the camp at the top of the hill, which is, to be fair, probably the easiest one to get to. So, no worries. Forester isn't a particularly fast vehicle, sadly. But we'll get there eventually. Not sure what mission will unlock after this, but I do believe it will involve long logs. I believe there's a mission for one long log, a mission for a long left. So I'll have to wait and see. I mean, right now, but I won't spend time looking through the menu system. Oh, uh-oh, taking a sign with us. Oh, magic disappearing sign. Yeah, this mission though, this is going to be interesting because this house is not easy to get to. It's where that contest started, where we got stuck in a swamp. I was going to do the contest as like a closing out for one of my previous streams, and we ended up getting stuck in a bloody pit, and I was unable to get out. And then past that was a really narrow little bridge that you have to get across as well. So getting the Forester and a trailer to this house is going to be quite a mission. But, get there. I mean, come on, Forester could do it. You know, Forester's great. All the speed that I'm losing going up this hill will be added to me as I come back down it, I think. That was weird though, that was a very strange glitch to lose two of my logs. Bizarre. I don't know what happened there. Because they were in the trailer, and then I unpacked the cargo on the back of the Forester, and it did take two of the logs. Very, very unusual. But no matter. We shall survive. We are actually doing really well, you know, in terms of completion percentage at the moment. I think we were into the 70s last I checked. Low 70s. So if we can actually get most of these logging missions done today, then I think we'll end up with 80%. And these are the biggest missions we've got yet to do. You know, everything else is, well, there's that one contract to the castle. That's going to be a big mission. That's a lot to deliver. But other than that, it's just tasks. Whilst a couple of them might be, most of them are going to be quite quick. We're actually looking pretty good, I would say, at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised if we finish this region before my Christmas break. Yeah, I'll make that a goal actually. Yeah, get this region finished before my Christmas break. I probably will take a couple of weeks off over Christmas just from streaming again, so that I can, you know, enjoy the festive times, shall we say? That'll depend on work as well. I don't even know what my work schedule is for Christmas at the moment. I usually get at least 2 days at Christmas and 2 days at New Year's. So that'd be nice. Even if I just get that, that will be nice. Yeah. Because that's in addition to my days off. You see. So all being well, they might all be squished together. It's like 2 mini holidays, which how it worked last year. I ended up with like 4 days off, 3 days on, 4 days off, 3 days on, 2 days off, sort of thing. It was really nice. There, and one in the trailer. Thank you. Right. Let's get these. In a minute. Ah. It's going to be interesting though, going down this hill at night time. Definitely going to have to be careful. Bloody. Pop off the tank. Do the same again when we get over to the port. Top up from the Earthrooms trailer. Okay. Okay, here we go. Good. Nice and easy. that speed that we lost going up the hill, we've gained going back down again. But it's still controllable, just... Right, well, if we're lucky, by the time we get to the start of the climb up to this drop-off point, it will be morning. But knowing our luck, it'll probably be the deepest, darkest point of night time. Because why wouldn't it be, you know? Why wouldn't it? Okay, speed, Forester. Speed! It's not something you come to for the Forester. It's not that bad. It's not the slowest truck in the fleet, that's for sure. I think that title still goes to the Azov 6. It's pretty lethargic in terms of pace. But, wise. Not far behind. But at least it's a good drive. Now let's try to not get stuck on the ditch up here. Let's try and actually get onto the road itself without sliding off it into the ditch. That's better. Much better. What's really nice about this particular trailer, the fact that it isn't kind of veering all over the road behind me. It's actually got a solid link to my back axle. It follows where I go, I suppose. It follows where I go, as opposed to going where it wants. Way. All right. Right, let me just double check that I know exactly where I'm going. Yeah, this house. This is where this contest was. So, yeah, we have to go up here, and then up here, and then we have to make this turn. And there's that little bridge I told you about. We've got to go over there, up there, and in. At least we don't have to cross the mud pit, but going from this direction. But that bridge is still going to be an interesting experience. But if I remember rightly, it was barely big enough to fit the AAC across. And now we've got to fit an entire Forester and a trailer across it, so that's going to be challenge. Yeah. That's fine. We'll manage one way or another, even if we use our load at any point. We do have a crane to get it back, and I believe the Voron is still parked up there. No, not the Voron, the Take B. They're so similar, those two. Vorons and Tagers, they're so similar, I always get them mixed up. Yeah, I think the Taker B is still up there, so if you rescue, you must have a vehicle that's capable of helping. It's perfect. Oh, goodness me. Let me tell you guys, I've told you before that I go and see a chiropractor every 2 months to kind of put my bones back into position. But now I've restarted my massage visits. So on the month that I don't go to the chiropractor, I'm going to go to the massage parlor instead now. You know, some kind of extra thing to take care of myself. And I went on Thursday this week, and oh my lord, did the last doing my massage go to town on my shoulders? Goodness me, she was a villain. She could have starred in her own Marvel Cinematic Universe as I don't know, someone that, you know, elbow drops people to do. Because, my lord, did she ever go to town on my shoulders with her elbows just kind of... It needed it, I will safely say that. My shoulders feel utterly fantastic right now. You know, they usually really tense. Yeah, there were certain points during my massage where I was, if I hadn't known that, if I hadn't put myself in that position, I would have jumped up and, you know, clobbered her for assault. Because goodness me, she, like I said, she really found some tight knots in my shoulders, and it was literal agony for a few minutes. My lord. I so recommend it. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, if she'd been, you know, dressed in leather and holding a riding crop, I would have wondered if I'd walked into the right establishment, you know? It was brutal, but my God, yeah, very very good. I felt so good on Friday. It's like it hurt so much, but at the same time it was such a relief. Okay, enough talking about massage. I now have to try and make this turn. that's easier said than done. Not really do more than a few kind of little back and forths like this. Otherwise, no set trailer. But yeah, this is the trail that I was talking about, guys. This is where the real journey begins. This is yeah, here's the bridge. How do we get the Forester over that? Will it fit? That's not a reach point that I can look for. It's me. As far over on this thing as I can. Oh, it's really not being conducive. Overall position. I think this bridge is just literally big enough to fit the Forester. Like if I hit it dead on. It's the kind of hitting it dead on that's the... See, because as soon as I... What I really do want is to be in the camp. Oh. Oh. There we go. Oh. Okay. That was definitely not nice. But we made it. This should get us to the next part. Oh, okay. 1, 2. Thank you. I really wanted that trailer. It's now useless. Because I have no further need of it. Oh. Okay. One lot of short logs to the stable, huh? Interesting. Okay. And then where's 2 pieces of pod? To that house just there. Which would mean going over... medium logs there as well. Actually, that's fine for the medium logs because we'll be coming from the port with them. So we can just cross the river here and then come round here and drop them off. But I think what we'll do with the long logs is we'll bring them through this gateway straight up here. So what I actually need to do map and look at this a long deliveries. There we go. Right. Because if I remember rightly, yes, it can have both things at the same time. God, I love that long. Long wheelbase, I should say. Right, so we're going to lock a trailer. And we will head over to the bridge. Perfect. Right, now we'll get this down the hill. We'll take it down to the garage, to the fuel station. So we're going to go through the bottom gateway down here. Actually, you know what? Rather than going to the fuel station, we'll just go straight across, because that will be a much easier route than trying to come from this direction. So we're heading down here. Down here. Down here, across here, over here, over the bridge, round here, up the hill, and rather than going into the port, we'll bring a vehicle out and refuel, and then we're literally going to be continuing on down the main road. All the way around here and through the gateway. And that's our route, covering half the map. Right. At least these logs should technically behave themselves, because they are single packed in the bottom of the trailer, and they shouldn't move because they occupy the length of the trailer. They shouldn't roll around because they're all the same. Should hopefully be able to manage this without too much. Scooch around where, once we get to the map, scooch around to where the Mac is parked, load on a load, deliver to the stables, load on the other load, and take it up to the castle. But no, it's a house, isn't it? A house. Last two lots of medium logs are the castle, along with a whole load of stuff. Oh yeah, they need soybeans and hay bales and goodness knows what else. So that's gonna be quite a mission. I haven't actually looked at everything. I just looked at the logs, but I do know that it's quite a considerable amount of stuff. Probably going to be 2 trips, I'd imagine. Yeah, this was a nightmare getting across the other way, so now this way. Oh, much easier. Why, thank you. Yeah, the front nose, when I was bringing the Azov up here, off screen, I got to that little ravine there, and the front nose of the Azov just kept catching the lip and sticking, and it would not move. And it took me about 20 minutes just to unhook it and... yeah, it took me about 20 minutes to unhook it, just kind of managed to get it across. Had to take the most ridiculous route and utilize the winch. And it's scary. I think the Azov was up at 45 degrees at one point. But we made it. I wish you could repair the other bridges on this map, like that bridge. I wish you could repair it, because you can repair the one in the town. It's surprising you can't do that for the other ones, because there's another bridge on the other map. It would be really nice if you could repair it as well. I think I've probably ranted about this before, to be honest. I do love repeating myself sometimes. Uh-oh, we're getting bots again. I wonder why I always get that kind of bot. Like, is that really a thing on Twitch? I don't know. Right. Ah, back to some actual roads. Now we should be able to put the speed down and get on. Get on over to the map. Oh. Hey, thank you, babe. No problem. Oh, man. Got 3 contracts left. I mean, one of them is pretty big, but I've only got 3 left. And I think I've got 4, maybe 5 tasks on this map, and about the same on the other map. I don't have an awful lot left to do. But we'll definitely check our percentage. Actually, I'll probably curious to see what our percentage is. Yeah, here. Throw it out. That's off. First, where are we percent? 82%. That is fantastic. We are firing through things now. I remember a couple of streams ago we sat at like low 60s, so yeah, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, maybe 2 or, well, say weeks because I only stream this once a week, but yeah, 2 or 3 more streams. We'll be much done, I think. That is going to work out perfectly for Christmas, like I said. Takes another three Sundays. That would put us directly on course for a winter break. Nice. Rocks. Oh. Ooh. Excuse me. Oh. That was a yawn. Right, come on Lynx, snap out of it. Still got logs to deliver. Not sure if I'll get both of these logging missions done today. It'll be pretty tight. Ah, well, that being said, it might not be. Because once I've got the Azov to the gateway, we're basically on top of the loading point for this mission. And then there's only the one more to do. So we might actually get them both done today. That would be fantastic. Because that would mean that the only logs I had to deliver comes up to the chateau, up to the castle. Which I don't really count as a logging mission, because it's just another item in a long list of stuff to take up there. So, that's bad. In fact, what we could do is reconfigure the Forester to take medium logs, and then just go the trailer behind it and take both lots at the same time. That would be probably the best idea. Needs be, I'll sort that out for next time. Will also depend on everything else that we need. Like I said, I think we need soybeans and hay bales, and I think it's wooden planks, medium planks or something like that. Hopefully it's regular wooden planks, because they're a lot easier to transport than medium. The hay bales should be no problem, and the soybeans should be relatively well. Is it soybeans? Those logs, like, try to escape. Stay put, my man. Ain't no escaping. No escaping. Perfect. Okay. Up to village. Should be sorted. Yeah, got a busy day ahead of me tomorrow. I'm actually off work. I'm working next Saturday. Boo. But tomorrow, guys, not only do I have to take care of some jobs around the house, I also have to go grocery shopping. Like for the past. Actually, I don't mind grocery shopping that much. But then I've also got an online mortgage consultation and a house viewing tomorrow. So it's going to be busy. Busy. Let's detach. Crane up and hopefully. Oh, I'm very excited for it, babe. Don't definitely not. I'm just saying it's going to be a busy day. Yeah, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to try and flip it over like this. There we are. Perfect. Oh my lord. Actually kind of perfect. That was... Right. Get this one first. Actually gone amazingly swimmingly. The log stacking? Perfect. Okay. Let's see if we can get 2 with the next grab. All logs are a little bit snickety when it comes to doing 2 at once. They don't like it very much. If I can get them. Maybe just go for the one at a time. Like I said, they can get a little bit... Spin. Down, get a much better log. Perfect. There we go. Round, out, down. There we go, that's better. Don't even think about trying to fly out. I saw that. Lovely. There we are. Right. Brain, pack cargo. Now let's deliver to the stables. Just up here. Thank you. He's in a pod. Turn around here. Preferably without dunking my train. Just about in a Perfect. Right, let's try and get this last one done. Didn't want to do that, but okay. Alrighty. I get 2. Hey, Swift. Nice to see you. How you doing? What? There's 2. Fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while. Don't worry about it though, I know from experience that other things can very much take priority sometimes, so it's nice to have you back in the chat for a while. Always nice to see people. Right. Then go. Out of that guy. Right. Life's fine. Going well at the moment, Swift. Definitely. We're currently planning a move, a house move. So we're doing a lot of stuff to that respect. I think rather than going along here, I'm gonna go the main road. Right. Take a left here. Come up through here. Swing back around. Join this little road down. Cross over. And then go up from there. That's right. Hey, congratulations! Third kid, goodness me. Boy or a girl? That's fantastic. Boy, nice. Very nice. Oh, that's wonderful to hear, Swift. How's everything going? Healthy? Screaming away like most babies do? Keeping you up into the wee hours of the night. Sounds almost like my dog. Goodness me. I must say, I have big respect for parents, you know. Especially parents that, you know what they're doing and really care. That's fantastic. Really good. Excellent. The two big ones. Dirty and hungry. Oh, that's great, Swift. That's really, really good. I'm happy for you. That's fantastic news. Can I get round? Yeah, just. There we go. Right. Stuff, right. Not played in a while, eh? Yeah, we're up to phase 14 now. This is Austria. Phase 15 is due out, don't know, soon. Few months' time, something like that. Apparently it's going to be a snow region that's on par with the difficulty of Amur and Kola Peninsula, so that we're looking forward to that, because I'll say since about phase 9 none of the regions have seemed particularly. There's been a few tricky bits and bats, you know, certain places being a bit to access and all that kind of stuff, but on the whole it's been relatively smooth sailing for the last 5 or 6 expansions. So it would be nice to have some oh goodness me, phase 8. Well, if I do have a tip for that one. If you buy phase 14, the current one, it actually adds 2 new tractors that are miles above the Kiribits. So if you're having a nightmare job farming, get phase 14 and then go back and do phase 8, because it will. Phase 14 does give you some much needed improvements in terms of farming equipment. That's my hot tip for that. Oh, crikey. Deeper than I was expecting. A lot deeper than I was expecting, actually. But, hey-ho. Come on. Behave yourself. And I'm moving this way. I don't want the winch point that's behind me. Oh, okay. much more. Ah, only missing Year 4. Yeah, well, this is part of the Year 4 pass. It also adds some really nice scout vehicles. A pair of Earth Roamer camper vans which have built-in radar and the ability to hook up either scout or regular trailers depending on the hitch you put on it and stuff. Really good vehicles. Yeah, Phase 14 is definitely one to get. Oh, this one. This is the Mac Defense. It is a very nice truck. Yeah, incredibly powerful, very versatile. When was the Mac out? Was that Phase? There we go. Phase 9 was Ontario. We got the Derry. That's a good truck. Phase 10 was... Oh, well, actually, you can actually look the darn thing up, can't you? So, yeah, we had Ontario. That was the Mac. That was the big truck from that region. Then we had British Columbia. That's where we got the Kenny. Scandinavia was... What trucks did we get on Scandinavia? North Carolina. Which phase was it that we got the Mac in? Oh my lord, I can't actually remember. I think it might have been... Was it Scandinavia? I have a feeling it might have been Scandinavia, but my memory is so bad these days that I can't actually remember. It's a really good truck though. It is very, very good. Like I said, the wheelbase on it makes it incredibly versatile. And it does have a kind of go-anywhere attitude to it, which is really nice. Yeah. Well, I suppose I am done on box, so I can actually... Trailer, I don't think I do that. Let's drop that off. Yeah, I don't think it was Scandinavia, but where was the map? Which region was the map from? I really actually can't remember now. Over the cliff you go. Go on. Away with it. Whoop. There it goes. Perfect. Now it won't get in the way anymore. That being said, I do think Scandinavia, we got the Kenny, so that's an American truck in Scandinavia, which is very strange, but yeah. Just park this up here for now, because now what we need to do is head back to this map. And we need to let's go for the Phoenix. Yep. Actually, I'm gonna look this up. Look this up. This is going to drive me crazy otherwise, you know? Let me just check the good old internet webs, and we'll have a look at where exactly the Mac comes from. Here it doesn't actually tell me where it came from. Fantastic. Fix and Connect DLC. That would be British Columbia. Ah, it is British Columbia. It's phase 10, I think, isn't it? Or is that 11? It's 10. Yeah, phase 10. Yeah, good truck. Very good truck. Right. Let's get those logs hooked up and get them delivered. Perfect. No logs disappearing on my watch today, huh? Huh? Hey, game? How very dare. Alright. So this should be a simple case of crossing a river. Let's have a look here. Yeah, if we come... I mean, we could actually come the same way that we went there. Yeah, that might not be a bad idea, actually. Just because I was thinking of possibly coming across here. But then we'd have to deal with all this twisty-turny nonsense. Whereas if we come down here and then just cross that river again, we should be able to just go straight up. Here's hoping anyway. That logging, apart from the mission to the castle, will be done. Because the actual logging mission provider will be finished. Alright, Phoenix. Let's not get too excited. Oh, and fishtail too much. That would be bad. The only thing worse than a medium logging frame attachment is a medium logging frame trailer. They're hateful. Ah, Monster Hunter World. Nice. I think I tried that at one point. But I've always had a hard time getting into the Monster Hunter series. It's there's a lot to take in. I have played Stories. I played Stories 2 on the Switch, and I liked that. But that was more of a kind of RPG than, you know, a kind of open world exploration type thing that Monster Hunter generally is. But I am a sucker for turn-based RPGs. I do love turn-based RPGs. Hey, just started that in the last 2 weeks. I really enjoyed it, I must say. I really did enjoy that particular game, and it was my first proper kind of experience with Monster Hunter. Although totally not the normal experience with Monster Hunter, shall we say. Yeah, I think I tried. I know I've tried one of the Monster Hunter games, but yeah, I had a lot of a hard time getting into it. There was just so much to remember. I think I'm supposed to go this way. Actually, all-wheel drive. Wow. Phoenix is having no problems pulling out of there. Crikey, Moses. That is much better than the Mac made, but it was a different kind of load there. Sorry, what were you saying there, Swift? Oh, you started Red Dead Redemption in the last... Right, okay. I get you. That's my brain not reading sentences fully when I read chat. I tend to quickly skim read things, so apologies for that. But yeah, good game nonetheless. Again, I tried Red Dead Redemption 2 a while ago when it first came out, and again, it's it felt like a fun game, but there was so much to it. It's like, the problem I have with gaming is I need games that I can pick up, play for an hour, and then sometimes have to put down for several weeks because I don't have the time. My life has become so busy that other than like kind of my scheduled SnowRunner / farming sim streams that I do, I don't actually have an awful lot of time to do gaming. Natalie and I tend to watch a lot of shows, or we are entertaining or something like that, or something else is going on, or I am simply so old now, I'm so tired, I don't want to do anything. You know? So, yeah, finding time to delve into big games, like Monster Hunter, Red Dead Redemption 2, all that kind of stuff, is quite tricky for me these days, because if I don't play a game like consistently, I tend to get a lot. I had that problem when the PS5 first came out, because we got Spider-Man, and that was a fun game, but I played it for like 2 or 3 days, got really into it, and then I had to go to work and I didn't play it for a week. And then the weekend after that, I was busy with something, so I didn't play it. And then I had another week at work and I didn't play it. And by the time I came back to it, I couldn't remember any of the controls. I was so deep into the game that I passed all the tutorials and it started throwing loads of stuff at me. And it's like, oh, to do this kind of move, you need to do this and this. And to do that move, you need to do that and that. And I was just like, I don't remember any of it. It's quite funny, actually. All the bad guys were kicking my ass because I couldn't remember how to do any of the fancy moves. So yeah, that's my life in a nutshell sometimes. It was really embarrassing, really. But hey ho. Right, that's all of the logging missions done. That leaves literally this one as the last big one to do. Just that. Actually, that's not going to be too bad. Right? I can bring the... There's a warehouse right there, which has the 2 wooden planks we need, so we don't have to bring those from anywhere. And then here I can get... Oh, it's potatoes, not soybeans. So the potatoes are right here. I even have the plaid right there, I think. I don't know what kind of attachments I have on that, but I could easily grab a trailer and grab that. And then the hay bales from this farm are going to be the only thing that's really going to take time getting, but everything else should be actually not as hard to get. And then we have to deliver the BM and the thingy. We've got the construction rig semi-trailer. That's going to be a big one. We have some water to deliver here. And we have some crates to fish out of the river. Okay, cool. And then on this map, we have this contest, which is quite a big one. It goes all the way around there. That's going to be fun. We have have a fuel trailer to deliver. Sorry, let me just see here. Ah, that's fantastic, Swift. Ah, that's really nice of you. Yeah, oh, that's grand, you know. Some water to deliver, some stuff to deliver up here, and then to cross. Wow, we really do not have a lot. I mean, the biggest missions that we have there are probably the Royal and the tanker delivery, the construction rig delivery, and this castle mission. That's probably the biggest things we've got left to do. Goodness me. So, yeah, we'll. I guess we'll start with this next time, and then we can just dive into the tasks that we have left to do. 500 hours. Wow. Okay. That is that's a level of commitment I have to SnowRunner. I do wonder how much. Wow, that's only story mode as well. Dang. That is some serious gameplay. Yeah. I do wonder how long I've actually sunk into SnowRunner. Let me just... If there's actually a way to... Ah, Turtle! Welcome. Sad thing is that you made it at the worst possible time, because we were actually just finishing off. I was actually just seeing if I could get a time on my game there, but I can't from this mission. I'll have to go into Epic's file structure and try and find it. But yeah, I'm actually just about to finish, I'm afraid. So yeah, unfortunately. Let's just finish this loading up. Oh wow, it's suddenly gone to nighttime. But yeah, so... Geez, Turtle, that is a lot. Wow. Okay. You might have me beat there, actually. I'll do some I'll see if I can find out from Epic what my game time is. Let me just see here if I boot up the Epic launcher. Oh. Right, let me just boot up the Epic launcher here and see if I can actually no, it's running. I can't actually get any info on it. Boo! I'll have to look up how to get that information out of the Epic store. If it was Steam, I'd be able to tell you immediately. But yeah, I don't have it on Steam. I have it on Epic, and I've never been able to find out. Yeah, exactly, Turtle. Yeah, as you say there, Steam is nice and easy. It just tells you straight up. It's like, oh, you've played for this much time. Get a life, you loser. Nah, I don't. Not at all. But yeah, Epic doesn't tell you, so I will have to see if there's a way to find out how long you've played a game on Epic, because I'm imagining it's probably quite a lot for SnowRunner. But yeah, so that is... Swift. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I've just got so many games on so many platforms now. I've got Epic, I've got Steam, I've got GOG, I've got I think Amazon has its own streaming platform because I've got Amazon Prime, so I get free games from that. I've got another one as well that I can't remember. I've just got games everywhere. I think I've even got duplicated copies of some games on several different platforms because I got it free on one service, and then it was on another one. I don't know. But anyway, guys, that is it for today. I'm afraid. I have to go do some other stuff. So we'll carry on with SnowRunner next Sunday, and don't forget we'll be diving back into Farming Sim 25 on Wednesday. Might be a little bit delayed starting. I finish work at 5 o'clock on Wednesday, so I've got to get home, get changed, have some dinner, all of that in the space of an hour. So there may be a slight delay getting started on Wednesday, but I will be streaming. So until then, guys, thank you very much for joining me today. Turtle, this will be going up on YouTube, so do feel free to catch up with it on there once that goes live. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. So until then, take care, stay safe. I'll catch you later. Bye for now, everyone.